development has progressed over time, and some countries ahead of others in terms of human development indicators, and some countries some are lagging behind. But there are so many differences regarding the human development concern. So, like that, even though we all belong to India, there are so many states in India, and some states are ahead regarding their the development concern, but whereas other countries some are lagging. And so here we got one state. So this is Himachal Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh. And here we got one important slogan for schooling in Himachal Pradesh. The schooling in Himachal Pradesh. The schooling revolution in Himachal. Why should we say that schooling revolution? What about other what about other states? There are so many states. When we took this measurement, as you can see, and here we have got some interesting insights to offer, particularly how so many factors need to come together to make change possible. It's a complex phenomena. And regarding this Himachal Pradesh concern, we know very well that this before independence and at the time of independence, Himachal Pradesh is nothing but a state like all states. But whereas after some years, it has become an important state regarding the education concern. So that's why all states are looking the development of education in Himachal. That's why they are given one statement, that is schooling revolution in Himachal Pradesh. Schooling revolution in Himachal Pradesh. And here we got one before that. So let us have a look. So education is about becoming rich, and some people they opine. I got a view that education is about becoming rich, and education is about so another phenomena regarding education, that education is about finding your soul. There was a big confusion regarding the education concern, regarding the students concerned here. My dear children, see how the students are getting confused regarding what education means and why do we require education and what is the result of education. If we are literate, then what we gain. So here the boy was getting some confusion. What does education mean to me? Is it to becoming rich and finding your soul, or to get the status in the society, or improving the standard of living? So Himachal Pradesh is becoming a remarkable state regarding the education concern. That's why there was a big revolution being take place in education. That's why the schooling revolution in Himachal Pradesh. And what steps had been taken by this Himachal Pradesh government concern? See, the government started schools and made sure that education was largely free or cost-free, little for parents. Number one, the step which have taken by this Himachal Pradesh government concern, they made education, made it as free and little cost for parents. So parents did not feel that it's a big burden for giving education for their kids or for their wards. That is number one. And it tried to ensure that these schools had at least the minimum facilities of teachers, classrooms, toilets, drinking water, etc. And they made it sure that this education, the schools, they provided the basic qualified teachers, classrooms, toilets, drinking water, nothing, but they focused on the infrastructure of the school. And as the years went by, these results were improved and expanded. And they did not stop, they improved the facilities, and more schools were opened, and teachers were appointed so that many more children could study easily. So they appointed qualified teachers, and even the teachers, they followed, they were becoming qualified teachers, and as well as they taught well for the students. They taught well for the students, and by that they did not feel a burden. And even they got an idea that education is must, education is essential for their development. So Himachal Pradesh has the distinction of one of the highest spending from the government budget on education. And even another important feature, what did they take regarding the Himachal Pradesh concern, and they give more priority for education, and they allotted more money in their budget also, and in the year 2005, the average spending on education by the government in Indian states was that is 1049 rupees per child, but whereas Himachal Pradesh was spending 2005 rupees per child. Oh, what a wonderful importance given by the Himachal Pradesh government regarding education concern. This is what we studied in 2005. This is the Indian government, the country, they allotted 1049 rupees only, but whereas Himachal Pradesh, they spent about 2005 rupees per child. And the high priority on education paid off, and they given high priority for education. An intensive survey on schooling done in 1996 and repeated in 2006, the surveys are noted. So whether there was a development or not. So for that, in the year 1996, they made survey, and once again they made it in the year 2006. And what the results is, let us have a look. Students in Himachal Pradesh come to school enthusiastically. This is very important. This is very, very important. How they become so into, how the students are showing so interest to come to the school. That's very important. And overwhelming, the proportion of students enjoyed their schooling experience. They enjoyed the schooling experience, and the teacher loves children. The teacher loves us and teaches us well. So what a good statement by the students' experience. Nicely see here. The teachers loves us and teaches us well. And when the student gives such kind of a good report about the teacher, so by that we can understand that how the teacher influences the students through their teaching. And this, in class 4, a village in Chamba, children had dreams of studying till higher classes and aspirations to be policemen, scientists and teachers. And they designed a goal for their life to become scientists and teachers and even policemen. And the attendance rate was very high in primary classes and also among other older children. So the norm in Himachal has come to be at least 10 years of schooling for children. In many parts of the country, girls' education is still given less priority by parents compared to boys' education. We know very well that generally we give less priority for girls. Why do the girls require the education again after they being educated again, and we have to send to other home, and why should we give priority for these girls like that? But while girls will study for a few classes, they may not complete their schooling, and they may study up to primary or I think upper primary, and after that they used to stop their studies. And but whereas in Himachal Pradesh concern, see, Himachali parents have ambitious educational goals for their girls just as for their boys. But even in Himachal Pradesh concern, they give the equal priority for both girls and boys. So that's why this in the 13 to 18 age group, a very high percentage of girls are completing class 8 and moving to secondary classes. This doesn't mean there are no differences in the status of men and women, but the differences are less compared to many other regions, particularly North Indian states. Another important wonder which we have noticed that the gender bias is less in Himachal Pradesh. Besides education, this can be seen in other areas as well. Not only education, but we know very well that IMR, infant mortality rate, and see, that is lower for girls than for boys in Himachal Pradesh. Why? Because in contrast to most other cases, one major consideration is that many Himachali women are themselves employed outside the home. They were not confined to their houses. They used to go out and they used to do some work, and they are helping their husbands in their economical considerations, and they become independent and as well as self-confident. When those people were doing work or being employed or becoming employees, and they become self-confident as well as they are independent, economically independent, and they have greater say in household decisions, including children's education. When they becoming employees, and they become the part of the decisions, especially children's education, health, birth, upkeep, etc. So that's why Himachali mothers accept their daughters to work outside home after marriage. And what they are expecting regarding their kids' concern, they were expecting that their kids must work outside the home after marriage, and they should not be confined. And schooling therefore becomes naturally, and has become a social norm. So they come to know, they realized that if the people get education and they become the builders of their society, nation or state, or even so if you go to the lower category, that is nothing but hope, they can construct their family. It has been seen that Himachal Pradesh have a comparatively high involvement in social life and village politics. Active Mahila Mandals can be found in many villages. In Himachal Pradesh, the Mahila Mandals are so active. And here, so let us have the table. See, progress in Himachal Pradesh. Percentage of girls 6 above years with more than 5 years of education. 1993, 39. So, but whereas 2006 that become 60. India 1993 28, but whereas 2006 40. And another see percentage of boys 6+ years or above. Himachal Pradesh 57 1993 and 2006 that is 75. But whereas India in 1993 regarding the boys is 51 and 2006 57. So compare, if a comparison across two different years, a development that happened. Clearly, there has been a greater development in schooling and spread of education in Himachal Pradesh than India as a whole. Though there is still a lot of difference in the average levels of education among the boys and girls, that is across the genders, there has been some progress towards greater equality in the recent years. So because of this education, what happened? So there is no the gender bias, and even these people become more important thing, and which you have to remember regarding this concept. That is how the education become more powerful in the lives of the Himachal Pradesh. So Himachal Pradesh, it is located in a hilly areas actually, and I would like to ask you, one important dam was constructed on which one river. What is that river? Bakra Nangal project, and river Sutlej, which is a tributary of the river Indus. So that's all about how the education become very popular in Himachal Pradesh. And can you explain this schooling revolution in a way that revolution took place in Himachal Pradesh, especially in education perspective concern? So those are the things which are, and even another important thing which you have to remember, and that is Right to Education Act, which was established in the year 2009. And according to that Right to Education Act, so there are some important features are given, that everybody should be get educated, especially between the age 6 to 14 years at free of cost. And such RTA also encourage these Himachal Pradesh government and as well as Himachal Pradesh people to get education and become a remarkable state regarding education concern.